Hello everybody, and welcome back to our journey through Azeroth. I'm your host Valenfor. This little guy here is Serenalil, and we are heading now to the Flight Master. We are going to be flying over to Silithus, which is over here. But to get there we're going to have to take our journey down to Thousand Needles, unfortunately, and take a run around here. So I'm going to put us on the flight point now. I won't make you watch the entire flight because it is a fairly lengthy one at just under 10 minutes, I believe. So I will catch you again when we are a little closer to home, and I will see you then. 2 seconds. Okay, and we are just coming back here. We are now at 1000 Needles. We're just about to land. And all I need to do is find the path. I think it's over here, which will take us into now where is it now? Tanarus Desert, I think, is just over there, or it might be over there, I can't remember. Let's just have a look at the map quickly. I'm gonna guess that it's here. Yeah, okay. So it was in that direction. We're going to jump on our little steamboat that we have. Our stone scale eel. Remember, they used to make a fairly decent potion of stone skin. It's back in the days of Classic. Tanks always had to make sure that they were wearing or had that potion active at any one time. Right, I think it's up this way. At least I hope it is. Yeah, 1000 Needles, good. That's where we are at the moment. Follow these torches up here, we'll be in Tanarus Desert. This was another area we could have done at 45 to 50, I believe. But it's pretty desolate, there's not much around, it's just literally just desert. So, whilst we're here, I'm just going to go and pick up the flight point. This is Gadget Zan, another goblin town, much like Everlook in Winterspring, which is obviously where we've just left. Go. There's the flight. Now what we're going to do is head south this way. Southwest, should I say. Over to this location here. And we need to get into Ungaro Crater. There is a wicked zone just here called Oldham. It is, as you can see, just there, 83 to 84, so we're a little way off doing this yet, and this is one of the Cataclysm zones, but it is amazing. They had some really, really good quests in there, including ones with a guy called, I think he was Harrison Jones, which obviously, like Indiana Jones, or Harrison Ford of course. Brilliant quest line, and I expect we will end up in Oldham. But in many, many videos to come. That'll probably be, I reckon, a good 20 videos from here, as a guess. Right, so we're going to come up to the side of the cliff and then just skirt around the outskirts of this area. This is Ungaro Crater, and it's kind of an old world looking place. It's got dinosaurs in it, and again, this is another place we could have gone at 50 to 55, I think. But Ungaro Crater, I've never really... I mean, it's a really interesting area, to say the least. It's got some really good quests in there, but the quests don't chain quite as well as some of the other zones, which is why I left it. I need to make sure as I'm running along these that I don't end up falling off, because I will end up falling to my death. It's a fairly long way down, as you can see. let's just follow the ridge line, and then what we're looking for is a drop point. It'll just be a slow moving path, kind of a fairly narrow gradient down. I think it's just over there. So yeah, Ungaro Crater, quite a sort of a jungly vibe going. As I say, there are dinosaurs down here, or Blizzard's version of them. There are ones like Tyrannosaurus Rex, there are raptors in there, there's things, I think they're called Dimetrodons, and their version of the pterodactyl. All good in the hood, as I might say. So here we go, we're going into Ungaro now. There are a couple of flight points. There's one here, Marshall's Stand, and there's another one at the Mossy Pile. I want to try and pick up this one, Marshall's Stand, just so we have a decent flight path, just in case I need to go anywhere to sell or trade, let's say, back at one of the main cities, and I can get back here quickly without having to journey too far again. But there's a raptor just there. Some more. And of course we're avoiding the quests in this zone. It's a little low level for us now. But this is an area we could have done instead of Winter Spring. I'll try and find a couple of dinosaurs just so I can show you guys. So other than the raptors here, some of them look tribal. They've got like skulls around their necks and stuff, feathers. There's one of the Dimetrodons. That's a flight point here. There we go. I'm not really sure what's going on here. Strange. Okay. It's another Dimetrodon. Which way is our way up? Whoa! Just fallen into a pit. Brilliant. And again. Alright, let's avoid that. There we go. So we'll circle around the crater itself. There used to be a fairly nasty quest in here where you had to get water to a goblin. I think his name's Ringo Starr. One of the Beatles, of course. Fire Plume Ridge. Yep, there we go. Ash lizards. I really want to see one of these massive Tyrannosaurus Rex, but there's the pterodactyls, as they refer to them as pterodax. There should be another flight point just over here. Yeah, here it is. Just here. There we go. So pick those up now. I just need to head a bit further over to the west and north. There's a path that takes us into Silithus up this way. But as we're running this way, let's see if we can't find one of the... These guys are a bit annoying. They cast a fear spell which ends up sending you flying into the arms of another one, and you just end up getting feared from corner to corner. These things used to be farmed quite a bit for the Stone Guardians. They've got particular material on them which is needed in crafting. They used to be elite. You used to have to take them down with a group, so you don't have to anymore. If you look just up there on the ridge, you'll see something that looks like a teleporter. That's actually a quest line in part of Northrend that takes you back here, because there's the implication that these two areas are linked, and that this area was in fact crafted by the Titans. Oh, very interesting. You can't actually get up there unless A, you have a flying mount, of course, or B, you've done the Northrend questline. Let's grab this. Just whilst we're here. Still gives us a decent chunk of experience. We're probably not going to get an awful lot of levels in this episode because quite a lot of it is going to be journey time. Oh, pop it. There's another small thorium vein up somewhere. It's probably inside there. Okay, well, let's continue. We'll go up this way. Amy 01. I think that's in reference to a quest, and in actual fact, somehow I've managed to turn myself around. Sorry for that. Let's head back this way. I'm really not sure how that happened. So then, let's head this way. And we're going to take the path just here. I think it was maybe when I was trying to avoid the pterodactyls, perhaps. I've just been turned around there. Okay, so. And then once we get into Silithus, it's bug country. Quite a few these areas with a load of bugs, and also a group of cultists called the Twilight Cult, which is in reference to the cult responsible for Nefarian, or that follow Nefarian rather. It's one of the dragon flight, in particular the black dragon flight. The one responsible, I think he's referred to as the Earth Shaper. He is one of the evil dragons, and in Cataclysm he was just wanting to destroy absolutely everything and become almost like a god. Needless to say, we did manage to defeat him. It would be interesting actually to see whether you can still get into Raid Finder at 85 and do the Dragon Soul raid, because if we can, that would make for a good episode as well. It's probably one of the best raids I've ever done, actually. Certainly the most accessible. It's got some decent gear down there as well. Even though, of course, as anyone will tell you if you've been raiding for some time, as soon as they release expansion, pretty much everything that you've picked up in a raid is effectively null and void, because you end up getting epics, which will be sort of outdone by greens. A friend of mine actually said once that I think he picked up a white a vendor trash item that was better than one of his epics, which is quite hilarious. Okay, so we are in Silithus here. I'm just going to reapply my poison. Like that, there we go. I'm going to take a look down here. Doesn't appear to be any quests. There's another flight over here though. And there are other denizens and monsters in this zone. As I say, it's quite a deserty area, and I didn't want to have too many deserts, which is why we skipped Tanarus. But we have the likes of spiders, we have sand spitters, these types of like snake worm style looking things. We've got some earth elementals over in one corner. We do have humanoids, as I say, there's the Twilight Cult. There's one of them there, butchered. And then we have these insects as well. You can see them going around the pillars. We've got sandstorms, we've got all sorts in this zone. And this is going to be our home now until 60. Now you can go to Outland, which is the next main area. It was the first part of the Burning Crusade expansion at level 58, I believe. But we are going to go all the way to 60 in this zone, or at least as close as we can get, just to maximise our XP potential whilst we're out in Outland. And see how we get on. Right, okay, so here's our quest hub. Let's hand in.
Ah, I've been expecting you.
And pick up some quests here. So what does this one want us to do? She wants us to kill 15 dredge strikers.
Walk with me,
That is fine. This one. Bring Death Clasp's pincer to Vish Kodzus, captain of the guard. Now that is a type of scorpion. We get a decent looking dagger. Look at that. It is intellect based, but is it higher damage? It's better than our offhand. No, it's not. It's better than our main hand. So, you know, that might be worth looking into. We end up losing a little bit of agility, but for 4 points of agility, it might be worthwhile. The boost in damage might be good enough. Who knows? Let's head up here. There's another quest up here. This one wants us to bring 8 Stonelash Scorpid Stingers and 8 Sand Skitter Fangs.
Glad I could help.
Fine. That's a gathering quest there. We've got a couple more over here.
What brings you here?
10 encrypted Twilight texts. That's a repeatable quest.
Goodbye.
Definitely do that.
I've
And Twilight Geolords. Those two go hand in hand, so that's nice.
May the eternal sun shine.
What else have we got? We've got one in here. Netherguard Mage. Now this is taking us to Blasted Lands, I think.
You need something?
Speak to the court. Yeah, there you go. Quartermaster Lunguts at Netherguard Keep in Blasted Lands. We will be
Safe
going
travels.
there at some stage, but not just yet. And finally, there should be a quest up the top of here, along with our flight point. There we go.
What can I do for you?
And we need to go to the Alliance encampment near Hive Zora.
Safe travels.
Pick up some other quests. So let's just see what we have here. We've got, by the looks of things, 2 quests over in this area, 2 quests over in this area, along with a hand in, and we have the wanted quest just over here. So let's go and get some of these done now. We'll go and start with this collect quest and the kill quest as well, which are just over here. And I believe we needed, what was it now? It was strikers, strikers, which are these things here. We also need to collect stuff of scorpids and spiders, I believe. And these things can start packing up. We should be able to skin the majority of these as well, so we're going to end up getting quite a lot of skin here. Hopefully it'll all be rugged, and we can also level up our skinning, which of course we've needed to for some time. So we'll just get to killing. A lot of our experience, I think, is going to come from kills mainly whilst we're out here, although a lot of these quests are now anywhere between 8 and about 11,000, I think, experience. Right, so far so good. It's I think 100% drop rate on these things, so we're only limited by the number of mobs that are actually spawned in at one time. Again, another one bites the dust. Just need to keep an eye on my health. And I was only thinking about this the other day. It's been maybe
I don't have enough energy.
what is it now? Is it like 5 months or 6 months since we first started this series off? And in that time we were already up to level 55 now. Obviously it would be a lot higher if I was recording this absolutely every single day. But it is only a weekend episode, and at 45 minutes, or thereabouts, 40 minutes, 45 minutes. I don't think that's actually too bad going. We haven't had any gear to boost our XP potential as well. quite a few people have said to me, well, hang on, you know, you should be going a lot faster than this. Why are you not moving as quickly? Well, it's because we didn't pick up any of the bonus experience gear that we could have used, because I didn't want the experience to go too quickly. And a lot of you have actually said that that's really nice, because of course if you're moving quicker than you can actually get through some of these zones, then you end up missing quite a bit. Now, I do know that one of our viewers did say that it's all well and good me saying that by doing this we're not missing anything, but in actual fact we've only stayed in one continent. And so we have missed all of Eastern Kingdoms, and you know, she is quite right. We have done that, and I am sorry for that. But Kalimdor is overlooked quite a bit in people's adventures and everything. I think most people do tend to stick in Eastern Kingdoms. That's not to say we won't end up venturing into Eastern Kingdoms at some point in the future. And I did think about doing a maybe a break from questing at some stage, and just doing a run through on maybe whilst mounted, or you know, something like that, and just go through some of the zones that we missed. Oh, we've got a rare here. Come on, come on, come on.
I can't do that.
10,000 experience for that one rare. That's amazing. Right, let's get this one down. I'm going to do that, heal up quickly, blind it, hit it. God, we've got loads on us now. Take a quick potion.
I don't have enough energy. Not ready yet.
Recuperate's still on us. Next bunch. Let's just get out of there. Use my bandage. Have we got any more rune cloth? We do. Okay. I think best if we just make some more bandages, because I've just noticed how few we have now. I didn't even think I'd use that many. We might even get to 300 first aid on this episode, so that'd be a really good thing. Unfortunately, my cooking and my fishing are still really lacking. I will get those up at some stage. They will be really useful in later games, so it would be a good idea for me to get those up as well. Ooh, look at that. 299 of 300. So we're almost there. Right, what are we missing now? Still need a couple of these.
I need to get closer. I don't have enough energy.
Whee. Okay.
Not enough energy.
And God, we still need 11 of these sand monster thingies.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Good thing is we're getting sandworm meat at some stage in order to get from around, I think it's 285 to 300 in cooking, I believe it is. You need to come to Silithus to pick up the desert, I think it is. Desert dessert, or sandworm dessert. I can't remember the exact name of the recipe, but back in the day it was the only way to get the sandworm meat into cooking, and it requires a sandworm meat in order to make it. Right, there's the sand skitter fangs done. We need 2 more of the scorpids, and then we just need to find these little wormy dudes, and then perhaps we will be able to move on to one of the other questicles. Right, what have we got here? Here's one of the scorpids.
It's too far away.
And I can see the little silhouette of a snaky thing. And there's another one there as well. That's one down. So we're just under halfway with the snakes. Still need another scorpid. All I can see at the moment are spiders. Whoa, hello.
I don't have enough energy.
There we go, he's down. Aha, there's a scorpid. Ah, there's one just here. Good, okay.
Did that yet? Not enough energy. I don't have enough energy.
Boom. Alright. First quest done and dusted. Let's go and find the rest of these little snaky dudes. He's down. Right. We now have... Oh god, okay. There's two over here.
Not ready yet. Not enough energy.
Don't know why you snapped there, that was silly.
That ability isn't ready yet.
Down he goes. There's another one just over there. Boom. He is down as well. Good. 4 left. I think if we head over this way, there's a bigger area just over here that has them. I can see 1, 2, 3. This is looking good. We only need 4. Whee! Wasn't quite a one-hit wonder, but it was a 2-hit. I'll take it. Let's avoid that spider. And there's another one.
I'm out of range.
There as well. So Silithus, I like to refer to as the crystalline desert, is home to a raid dungeon called Anchorage, which is way over in the distance. And it was like the 10-man, or at the time 20-man equivalent of some of the bigger dungeons, and that's what you did if you couldn't get into one of the 40-man dungeons. It does have its 40-man equivalent as well, and some of the quests were nasty. In order to open up Anchorage, in fact, you had to do a massive quest line in this area, which also took you to places like Blackwing Lair and Molten Core, and you had to pick up quite a few
How
things.
may I aid you?
Let's hand this one in. She wants us to slay 20 dredge crushers.
Ancestors
We
want.
might save that one for the next time. Someone on the Cloud Serpent here.
Welcome, friend.
And she's got a
Be
decent chunk of
careful out
experience
there.
for us as well. We get this one this time is 3 Stone Lash Pincer Stingers, Stone Lash Flayer Stingers, and Rock Stalker Fangs. Okay,
Hurry
fine.
back.
Let's jump down from here. We're going to head this way now. Yeah, massive quest line. Took you to some of the older raid dungeons and all over the place. And it was big. I mean, on a grand scale, it required a lot of Alliance and even Horde players to work together in order to actually complete this event. And it opened up the gates of Anchorage over here, which is kind of almost like an Egyptian temple style looking area. Right, so let's head on into the Twilight Camp. It looks like probably someone's already farming this location. It's not really an area that you can make much money with anymore, so I'm not sure why they would be farming it. There's one person over there. Go. So what do we need to do in this location? We need to kill Geolords. all we've got at the moment. Ah, there's a Geolord. Stun her. Kill this guy.
I don't have enough energy.
There's some encrypted Twilight text. We need those as well.
Not enough energy.
Another one as well. Where did he go?
My ability isn't ready.
Hey, don't run.
Ready. I don't have enough energy. I can't do that yet.
The only problem with these guys, they run in fear. They lose too much health. That's another Twilight text, so that's not bad. That's 2 for 2. Who have we got over here? Is this a Geolord? It is indeed.
Ready. Not enough energy.
Don't you dare.
I don't have a target.
There's another one down. And you may see I'm picking up these cultist robes as well. There is a quest to dress yourself as one and then summon a demon or something similar. Right, we'll stick with this area whilst there are Geolords. There's one here. I'm just going to start killing them before they keep spawning in. Oh, this guy's a stone golem actually, sorry. Not a Geolord. There is one there though. Stun this guy.
I need to get closer.
Go. Can leave him stunned. And to be honest with you, I think we're probably best at trying to find another camp with these guys in. Now we do need to have a look at this thing over here. Pincer has, well, pincers for us. Oh, someone else is in stealth. Just heard the stealth mechanic there go off. Whee! Down he goes. There's also a Geolord just here, so we will just pick him up before we leave. Come here, you.
I don't have enough energy.
Okay, okay. Right, so what else are we looking for over here? Whoa! Take this guy out. We do need to kill those crushers as well. We need 20 of those, but I don't think we'll do that today. As I said, we'll get that done next time. Let's get this guy down. Boom. That's those 3 done and dusted. Let's head over here. I think there's a Twilight camp just over here. There should be some more Geolords. Yep, here we go. It's down. And Geolord or not, I'm just going to take out anything that says Twilight on them. Because we need the encrypted text still. We only have 3 of them at the moment. Whee! Dare. When they run in fear, they have a chance, if they get close enough to one of these guys, that they can end up just effectively pulling them back up. So you need to try and get them down before they do that. And surprisingly, these ones aren't actually... Oh, really? Thanks a bunch. Holy cow. Right.
Isn't ready.
That's what I hate sometimes is the impatient player that just decides to pull absolutely everything and leave you with nothing. Let's get this guy. There we go. Gonna heal back up again, a little low on health. Is that a Geolord coming down there? It is. Let's go grab her as well.
I don't have enough energy.
Boom. This Geolord's down, but we still need 6 more texts. Pretty sure these used to drop a lot more than this. Got another cultist robe there.
Not enough energy.
Come on. That's now 2 more down and no more of these texts. How about now? Nope. Why am I in combat? Yeah, shouldn't have been. Cute. My health is just disappearing. Oh, mithril lockbox. Nice. Wasn't expecting that. Right, let's just sap this guy here. Kill this guy here.
Ready. I don't have enough energy.
There's a text. 5 more.
It's too far away. Not enough energy.
4 more. Let's try and get this done. Quick heal again. I feel like this one might have one on her.
That ability isn't ready.
Or not. Right, okay. Let's see. And then what we'll do is we'll run past the other Alliance camp, pick up any other quests that we have there, and hand in that other one, and then we'll run back to our base camp, the Druid Stronghold, hand in these 2 quests, and I think we will call it a day there. Sorry if it's been a little bit shorter than usual. A lot of our playtime today has been taken up in travel, which is a shame. Hopefully with another level we should unlock a couple more dungeons, so we might even be able to do a dungeon next time. We have the likes of Lower Blackrock Spire and Upper Blackrock Spire still to do. Those 2 should unlock, I believe, fairly shortly. Right, let's head back to this camp over here. Right, we should have 4 more of these things to get.
I can't do that yet. I don't have enough energy.
Knocked her out of bed.
I'm out of range.
2 for 2.
That ability isn't ready yet. Not ready.
End up having another one if I'm not careful.
Can't do that yet. Not enough energy.
There's another text found there.
I don't have enough energy.
2 left. Let's go and grab this guy here. Boom. Ah, this little one. It's like punch me in the back. Lovely.
Not enough energy.
Yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Now we're cooking with gas. Head over this way. Where's the Alliance camp? Just here. And I think quite a lot of the quests here are bug related, taking us into the bug dens, etc.
See you soon.
Here you go. See, scouring the desert. Find and deliver Silithus to the Silithus extractor.
Safe
Okay.
travel.
Well, there's the Silithist extractor. And I think it's this here, the crystal, that we need to collect. And this is part of the big quest line, as I say, that now it's pointless because I don't think you can actually ever complete it now. The gates are already open. But it was a big event, and what I might do actually is link a video that Blizzard put up a while ago, a long time ago, of an event that happened on, I can't remember which server it was, someone actually opening up the Anchorage dungeon, massive guild, and you can see what happened. A load of the dog-head gods came out the doors, and yeah, it was great. Loved it. Right, here we go then. Let's hand in these two. We're not going to get a level, unfortunately, but we'll get close.
What brings you here?
We've got to kill now Viral the Vile. Slay Viral the Vile and obtain Viral Signet Ring. We're going to get a new necklace. That's fairly nice.
Walk with the realm.
This one is the encrypted texts.
Ancestors watch over
Gives
you.
us a decent chunk of experience, quite a lot of reputation with the Cenarian Circle, and also we can hand in another 10 each time we collect 10 for more reputation.
Farewell.
It's the best way of gaining Cenarian Circle rep, and allowing you to get to the maximum reputation with Cenarian Circle. This guy here, if you just have a look at him quickly, is wearing the Hunter dungeon set, I think it was, or raid set. Looks like Beastmaster, perhaps. Awesome. There might even be someone around here wearing the Rogue set. Don't know if it's him, perhaps. No, that's the Warrior set. The Rogue set did look quite nifty. Right, but that, unfortunately, guys, is where we're going to have to draw the line for today. That's all we've got time for. I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. I will catch you next week for some more of our journey through Azeroth. But until then, I've been your host, Valenfor. This little fella here has been Serenalil.
Farewell.
And we will see you next time. Take care. Bye.